Hello and welcome, one and all. It's an absolute scorcher today here at Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 between India and Afghanistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the pads on.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Wow, that's missed the lot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No. Terrible shot. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. It's quick onto that in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Six runs added in the over. India by 6 for 0.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Oh, that's just outrageous. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Over India. 13 for 1.
That's on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon. Oh, a lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 13 runs added there. India, 32 for 1. Rahiz, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Nearly gets the edge. Rahiz with a great delivery there. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Pant, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Pant is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. 19 runs added there. India 61 for 1.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now.
Rahiz from the high court end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfectly timed.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Good fielding out in the boundary. Eight runs added there. India are 69 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
There's a chance if it hits. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Nabi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Nabi with a huge appeal. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. India, a 92 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Nabi from the high court end. Finds the fielder with that shot. No. Terrible shot. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
A very professional innings, this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Polly, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Nabi is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That's 18 from 3 deliveries. It's getting serious now. I think they need to get the length sorted on this next one.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Shot. Should be runs here. Massive chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run in.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Omaze from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. Massive outside edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Square cut, finds point.
Lovely shot. Cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one. Oh, there you go. The no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Omaze needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Winds up, misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. There's a chance if it hits. For a risky run, and it's a direct hit. What were they thinking of free hit? Oh, no, dear, what the bat's done. Got into a tangle, and it's a run out on a free hit.
That's the third wicket down. Not happy walking off the field. And there's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Too good. That is huge.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Drilled that one away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That is quite extraordinary. Yeah, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
End of the over. India, 196 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. Wow, that's missed a lot. Bowl, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. End of the over. 2 runs added. India, 198 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. India weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Let's quick onto that in the infield. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we're carrying.
Found the middle of the bats. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots. That's raced to the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The left-arm medium bowler was coming into the attack from the high court end.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Round about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard and high and long into 6.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, it just might get that wicket. Huge edge. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 223 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Bumrah coming in.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That's on the side of bowling slightly fuller and been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs added there. Afghanistan are 8 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Edged, unplayable. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Super catch. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Afghanistan 16 for 1. Boomer from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged, what a ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bumrah has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They picked the slow ball right away. Wasn't bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Away goes the ball. That hits the boundary. That's bowled out.
The boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away straight to square leg.
He lifted it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Zimmerman has gotten the bit. Big shot away this over. Now they can. Focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Bumrah from the pavilion end. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. Fans are happy to let it go through.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Bang! Ball! Just stunning ball.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yadav, the left armour, is the new bowler from the high court end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Was quick onto that in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Afghanistan weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Jeez, time that well.
Got that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 of the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop. Super catch. That's gone. Amazing catch.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
He's got their tail up.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over Afghanistan, a 59 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Yada from the high court end. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yada has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but we'll be well pleased nevertheless. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away, fielder out the deep with some serious work to cut it off. Needs a direct hit. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Onto that early, that could be 4. Patel ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. No. Terrible shot. The bowler looks really confident. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Afghanistan 73 for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Patel from the pavilion end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice shot, just a flick off the hands.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Can't get that outside the ring field. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Nabi has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing in the batters.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. That's out. Paul. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine leg. End of the over. 3 off it. Afghanistan, a 97 for 6. Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Afghanistan weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Bishnoi from the pavilion end. Simple as your batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out the deep and some serious work to cut it off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Bishnoi getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Singh back into the attack. Onto that early, that could be 4. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around. Looks like we'll carry.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, he didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Massive outside edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Eight runs out of there. Afghanistan are 128 for 7. Singh from the high court end. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Afghanistan are 132 for 7. Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Gone area with that one. Will land safe. Right on the floor.
That's a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Field coming around. Looks like we'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged it. Go on there. Put it forward. Don't need to do anything special. Right and length is the key here. Smacks that away through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Cracking shot. Over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Needs a dot ball.
Good shot. Beauty.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Misses everything.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
There's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to